taking risks and chances? First of all, it's because there was a famous quote that nothing is impossible. Therefore, risk and chances can 180 degrees change your life. Because a lot of famous people, a lot of successful people in the world, they become famous and successful because of taking risks and chances. For example, Edison. When he invented the bulb, he had to conduct 1,000 experiments, and only one he became successful. So it's because he took risk and chance. Even sometimes he knows that he will never become success. And the second example is about Adolf Hitler. Actually, he comes from a really poor family and he has no social status. But because of his great communication skill, he's successful to make it into the party, and finally he becomes the leader of the whole nation. And the second reason is that by taking risk and chance, you can have new experience and new challenge. This is because by not staying in your comfort zone, you can break your limit. You can get better, and even if you do not make it in the time you take risk, the next time you will have experience for your future.
So now I would like to invite number 19, you will start. Oh, sorry, number 16, you will start your argument in 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
First, good morning. And you say that success comes from risks and chances, but I disagree with your opinion. I think carefully planning is one of the factors that lead to success. My first reason is that careful planning can help you well prepared. When you plan carefully, you can ensure your goal, you can turn your long-term goal into a short-term goal. And by doing this, you can have the chance to step by step to lead to success. And also you can avoid unnecessary difficulty when you have a careful plan. My next reason is that when you have a careful plan, you can have motivation. When you have a careful plan, you know where to go, you have a clear way, you will force yourself to work harder, study harder to reach your goal. And when you are ready, you will move faster, you will move stronger and more confident. And for example, you must know Nick Vujicic, a very famous people. He has no legs, he has no arms, and he's born in a not rich family, bad background, but he made a goal for himself for being a famous people, being a billionaire, to graduate from university. Then he made a careful plan. He can do it one by one, and in the end, he's now reached all his goals. And I think one of the last reasons I agree with careful plan is that when success that was lead from careful plan is also much stronger, much more firm and solid. When you get success by taking risk, it's maybe not very strong. You can be faced with difficulties, faced with many challenges, or be failure. I don't say that you know that failure can lead to success, but by taking risks, you will lose a lot of time to lead to success. And instead of taking risks, careful plan is also saves time, safer, and also faster. And I think one of the most characteristic of CEO today is careful planning. Half of the CEO in the world is using a friendly note, a note that can help you organize your activities and your work more properly. And thanks to careful planning, they can organize your work, work better and see what they need to do in the future, in the present, and then
Tom's
take
box.
success.
Now, both of you will have 7 minutes to debate about this topic. Your time starts now.
I want to ask you first that you talk about Edison, Thomas Edison. As I also know that he conducted 1,000 experiments to invent a light bulb, but I think it's not taking risk. I think it's his hard working and persevere. It's his persevere, hard working led him to work to do experiments, led him to work hard, and lead him to success, not risk.
I also believe that it's because of risk. Because actually, when you must imagine that when you conduct research 1,000 times and you have not been successful, you will feel really you will be put in a dilemma, and you will give up. Because actually, risk means that you must take the chance. So if he has conducted 1,000 experiment and haven't find a success, it means that if he continues, it means that he still will need the chance and the opportunity that he can be successful. And I also want to ask you a question about the man you talk about, Nick. Actually, he becomes a billionaire. I don't think that it's just because of careful planning. Because actually, when you become rich, actually you also need to take chances and risk. So what do you think about that?
I have to tell you about Nick. Nick is a very famous people. He writes books. He has no legs, no hands, and he has a really bad physical health. But anyway, he lists all the things that he needs to do to a plan. And according to the plan, he goes to university, he works hard, he don't take risks. He just do every single thing by his own, by his hard working, and by his plan. So he doesn't take risks.
Actually, I believe that to a disabled person like me, going to university, it seems like a risk. Because when you are disabled and went to university, you will have a lot of difficulties at school.
I don't think so, because nowadays disabled have ability to go to university. It's not a risk. It's their right to go to university. So it's not a risk at all. Because what I want to tell you about Nick is that he have a careful plan, and that leads to his success, not his taking chance or risk. He planned calculate very carefully.
Can you tell me about his plan?
When he was born, he has no leg, no hands, and bad health, physical health. He really wanted to do something before he had the ability to do anymore. He wanted to write a book, wanted to be a billionaire, wanted to graduate university, and he worked harder. He studied, he learned to act like other people. Other people can swim, he learned to swim. Other people can write a book. Other people can learn to use computer, he learned to use a computer. And that he calculated very carefully the things that he needs to do to success, from a long-term success to a short-term success.
Actually, I believe that a disabled person, he wants to learn to swim, it has already been a risk. And furthermore, do you think that everybody can? No, I don't think that anybody can plan to be a billionaire. You say that Nick planned to be a billionaire. I think that it's not true.
It's absolutely true. He planned. You can read about him on the internet. He's really famous, and he's coming to Vietnam soon. He planned it because he knows with a disabled person like him, he will have. It can be like it's a little bit hard for a disabled to be a billionaire because he don't have special abilities like sing or like a sport or like somebody else. It's just based on his abilities, on his brain, on his careful planning to be a billionaire. I believe so.
Okay, so you say that actually with careful preparation you can be successful faster, right? But actually, I don't think so, because having the plan it's actually, it takes you a lot of time. And furthermore, you not always have time for careful planning, because if you have a chance, if you have an opportunity, it will come to you just in a short period of time. If you miss it for careful planning, it will pass and you won't be successful.
Or as I say, careful planning is faster and more solid, more stronger, not only faster. When you have careful planning, you can have a lot of choice. When plan B, plan C, and you say that careful planning is a waste of time, it doesn't mean like when you do in a match and you have to make up a decision, it's you can make up it before the match, or our brain is so brilliant that in a short moment we can decide what to do, what should we do, we must do. So it's not take waste time.
Actually, I want to ensure that I did not say that careful planning is a waste of time, like you say. And furthermore, I don't think that careful planning is stronger than risk and chance, because risk and chance are something, it's really beneficial for you. So if you careful plan, there can be some difficulties that you cannot know first, because you cannot expect everything about the future, you know. So there can be some obstacles comes to you, and you may fail.
Of course,
nobody can have perfect.
fail leads to success. You have to fail first, and then you get success. And you say that it's not waste time, yes, but we also say like you can make sure careful planning can make sure that you get success, right? I mean that careful planning is avoiding unnecessary difficulties, so that you can move easier, make a clear way, and move faster. Not that you can avoid everything. Of course, facing obstacles and challenges is necessary. And when you face it, you can learn experiment, and you can turn up, you can get up when you fall. It's necessary. And I don't have...
So now it's time for the judges to give you some questions.
Can each of you give an example in your life where you have taken a risk or an event in your life where you have carefully planned? Can you each give one incident in your life that is an example for risk taking and for careful planning?
You go first. You're forward, so you go first.
Okay, so my example is about the college application process. Actually, I really want to be in top 15